very quaint, like small town lake life, feel to it. You have a few little coffee spots and things like that, pizza places. On the western side, you have a lot more neighborhoods, and you also have access to some greenways over there. Like, so if you go on the southwestern side of Cornelius, you have the McDowell Creek Greenway. It actually takes you into Brookdale Village, which is a great shopping center. So there's some of those neighborhoods are pretty connected there. So you have things like that. You also have like Lake Norman mini golf. So if you're here visiting, or if you're just looking for something to do with the family, friends, great for kids is Lake Norman mini golf. You can do that. And they also have rock climbing there and laser tag. And so Cornelius is a very family friendly, high quality of life town, and really cool place to just hang out and obviously live there too. So if you can afford to live in Cornelius, by all means, definitely worth looking into. A lot of it does come down to the commute times. So 77 is what takes you into Charlotte. It says 25 minutes to get into Charlotte if you're not driving during peak drive times. It can easily double depending on how busy traffic is. Now, they did add an express lane to I-77. So if you want to pay, it's completely optional, but you can pay an extra toll to take an express lane. And they use a variable toll fee for that. So depending on how busy the traffic is, depends on how much it costs you. I'm pretty sure though it could, get as high as closer to like $28 during peak times if you're going to take it from the from Cornelius all the way into Uptown, and that's just for one way. So it can, be as low as maybe $10 or so. It just really depends on the time and the day of the week, all that stuff. So the commutes typically for everything in the Charlotte region, they're going to be a big factor in terms of where you can live, what's going to be reasonable or what you're kind of willing to do from a commuting standpoint. So that would be the one drawback to Cornelius. But other than that, there's just so many pluses, so many positives that hard to not consider it if it's doable. So let's talk about how much it costs to live in Cornelius. So you can get into Cornelius for a single family home, about $350,000. It's going to be a little bit smaller, maybe 1,200 square feet. Likely an older property, maybe closer to the downtown area,